Okay, I'm back for dinner, everyone. Thank you for sticking around during the dinner break, or if you're just tuning in now, hello. Or if you're just watching on YouTube, hello. Hope everyone's having a good day. Had a great time in Metaphor. Beat the three optional Tower of the Dragon. Got big upgrades for the whole party. Feeling great. Now it's time for some good old FTL. Game volume. There's the game volume. And put that here. Last time we tried to get the Rock B unlocked. We failed miserably. I'm going to try something that's not Rock B related this time. We're still going to do random, but we're going to skip Rock A. Let me make sure my voice is also coming through fine. No more drop frames. Everything looks good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Mantis A, we beaten. Here we go, Stealth B, the worst sip in the game. You start out with no shields. You gotta try to survive until you can get shields and stabilize. When you have the Glade Beam and everything's great, you know, you can really start rolling. So let's begin. Day carrier survived and ready for the rest of the feed. You need supplies for journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving to the next. Before the pursuing rebel freaking catch up. Zip Guild Stark, don't panic, just fix the sensor subsystem. Okay. Tippy wants a Zoltan in the engines. And having some missiles makes sense. We need to hope, we need to hope we can get, ranked at level 3 cloaking as fast as possible. We need 50 scrap, level 3 cloaking, so we can cloak, and start to Glade Beam. Oh, we have long-range scanners for free, too. Ion Storm, the sun. What's the venting like on this ship? Bad. Okay. Let's go to the sun. After beginning to find yourself dangerously close to a star, an automated rebel ship in Puerto Rican heat moves into a gates. When you are... Your beam is so small. There we go. Okay. Zip explodes and you get stuff. That's a lot of fires. a stress beacon. I could get free stuff. Once you arrive at the location, the stress beacon. Once you arrive at the location, the stress call experience appeals you. Thanks for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation has gone haywire. Can I plot close and nearest you get fixed? Leads there. Leads to your destination. The scrap is down payment. Specifically, provide service as long as you got the scrap. Right, the sip. I wish you guys would stop attacking my oxygen. That'd be great. Sip explodes and you get stuff. Oh, maybe I should turn on the oxygen. How about that? Hi, Harper. See her in just a couple days. Okay, so now we can get level 3 cloaking. We're gonna let oxygen get up because we're probably gonna have to turn down our oxygen. Look, cloaking. Most people who go in the worlds are already in Anaheim by now. I would assume. Come across a space station under construction. You receive a message from the command center. Greetings. Recently lost contact with the Cassieper set to deliver more construction materials. Can you help us figure out what happened to them? Offer to help. Great, thank you for your help. I've marked the last known coordinates and sent over the supplies help you get there. Add a quest marker to your map. The ship you were escorting thanks you. I don't think we could have made it without your help. My friends got to your hole and show you their wares. Seals are 125? That is so expensive. Well, now I know what I'm aiming for. 125. It comes with a seal slot. But still. Arrive near a damaged level, space seems appears to be banned to detect fake life distance ward. I need scrap. Scrap some of the debris. I need 20. I need scrap, not survivors. The missing cargo ship docked to an empty space station. However, the hold appears to be empty and no obvious signs anyone is inside the separate station. Everything looks abandoned. And then to examine the station. You dock with the station to take a look inside. However, no sooner do you open the airlock than pirates burst in. Meanwhile, multiple warning signals go off from the bridge. The pirates have activated remote planetary defense systems locking onto your ship. Oh, this is awful. Why is this not open? I am so dead right now. And all the doors are just broken right now, too. Nope, we're just dead. I'm not sure if I've ever seen this particular event before. I am still mad about that jump. The worst things the game could have possibly done there. Well, now you belong in the engines. To turn off the oxygen again to do that. Nothing here again. Midst of hills. Fine. Thank you for not being a teleporting ship. Fine prey. Fine prey. Round you with your most eviscerating arsenal. You insert the cloud to the silver lining and compare other weapons. Goodbye. Yay! No longer have to depower the oxygen for that. We're in speed when starts the next sector. Abandoned spaces circles only planet. Quick sec yields schematics for a drone. Agree to board a ship. Okay. Now I can start preparing for the shields. Power controlled or power controlled? What a choice. Let's go to power controlled. What's through this area's been under control of pirates for quite some time. Some traders still attempt to trade with the few summons remaining, but they do so at great risk. Especially war on pirates that approach you, hand over one of your crew members and the rest of you can go free unharmed. Of course it's a freaking Sultan ship! Oh my gosh, that's so bad! And I can't afford another crew member gone. This is an awkward ship layout too. Hey, hit the weapon. That's actually very useful. These are not my weapons. So take one to save the ship, these players will die anyway. I will accept that offer. Asteroid feels death. And there's nothing here. It's up here, though. If ship moves into engage, it's to open communication modes. If futility of the action, you see the ship is run by AI. It's hacking. Please don't hack my weapons. Or my cloaking, for that matter. Hacking set with time trouble finding something? Of course. Don't care. He's currently. Cool. Rude. The ship explodes, leaving behind stuff. Pulsar, that'd be bad. Could take out my cloaking or weapons. Start speaking with the ship. Responsibility ship flies over as soon as you arrive. Prepared to fly, but inform you out of FTL film can't jump. Sure. This would be in the nebula. Pirates arrive shortly after. He doesn't in fact hit something to avoid ship. He seems a smuggler trying to stay from beacons. Attack the pirate. Weapons moving to engage. Of course, you're running away. Can I get the glade beam off in time is the question. I can indeed. You start to remain simple to come across blueprints and debris from the broken machinery. Same way you take what scrap you can salvage, and that's not fuel. Surprise at the beacon, and we notice you distressing, assuming you're out of fuel or bid lower sales. Perhaps we can make a trade. More fuel for 19 scrap is actually not a terrible deal. It's not a good deal, but it's not a terrible one either. Ion storm making it impossible to do anything. After from the beacon, you detect the destroyed cargo ship with its cargo scattered nearby intact. Advanced scanners run advanced scan in the boxes. Long range scanners run an advanced scan in the boxes. Advanced scanners are able to breach to protect the barrier and scan the cargo. Appears you fill with military supplies. Take everything you can use. A ship! Across the power and hot pursuit of an undying face. Ship quickly leaves you transfer some pirates. Stay out of this fire and make it worth your while. I'm gonna be a hero. I like the ship design. You free the Pacific Mass for the pirates are powering FTL and trying to get away. Fine, our previous offer was not dim enough, let's improve it. No, I want my double rewards. That's actually a pretty good offer, for being honest. I need scrap. Pirates will leave a substantial amount of useful scrap material. Go to examine the ship you just saved. 28 scrap, eh. Thank for the aid and arms to use you and works with rebels considering the circumstance of making an exception. Shields, can I... If I sell long-range scanners, I can get shields. It's 125. Yep, doing it. I got a shield! Claim your job, total. Reject the offer. How do you regret this decision? I don't think I will. Just in case. You see more than we thought. We surrender. No. Ship explodes and you get, honestly, a worse deal. This is picked up a refugee ship for the system, no doubt. One of the many fleeing rebel advances has appeared on detectives trying to avoid notice. Hail them. So the refugees fired to stop the system was using the refugee ship as baits. 2 shield ship. Boo. That's okay. Big dodge. Do this. And the ship's dead. I took 1 advance from that, that's not bad. Parts of breaks apart. Hey, 2 fuel and 24 scraps. Starboard where you can't collect the refugee ship. Reserve safety for your assistance, test your goodwill, and see how effective the vast enemy ship. Offer what supplies they can spare, and 3 more fuel. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Asteroid field. At least I have a shield now, unless it would have been really bad. I'd have been very dead. Red Master built a shield to rebel on my scout doesn't stays in here. Prepare for a fight. Oh, that's gonna take damage because of asteroid field. How is this rebel scout even like alive right now? That's the biggest question. That's breach. Zip explodes and you get stuff. Next beacon, I wasted 1 step. That's not bad. This weird layout. Long-range beacon starts into the next sector. You arrive at a beacon located in a civilian star system. Nearby column contacts you. Got a rogue rebel ship harassing the system. Do you have time to find it? Group sensors. Perform a scan of the area. Quickly find the rebel ship's location and move to intercepts. Okay, cloak. And money shot. Seem more on than I would have thought. We surrender. I have no fuel for now, actually. Thank you, though. Need scrap. 5 fuel, 2 drones, 12 scrap, 2 fuel, 1 drone, 18 scrap. Yeah, I still consider more surrender offers in early sectors. The scrap reward doesn't change that much. Rebel controlled or rubber controlled? Wow, I love all the choices I'm getting. Sector is bustling with activity just a few years ago, and more than half the sun beacons have been destroyed. Community settlements have been abandoned and rebels patrol constantly. Store. I don't have anything to sell. I do need a heal. He needs to not be dead anymore. Let's go not be dead. Received generic advertisements from nearby public shipyards. Seems they're willing to work on any ship, not only those of Rebel Q. Ooh, that's tempting. Too bad I don't have the money for that. Okay, 50 gets me level 2 shields. I do need that as soon as possible. Beans being told by unmanned scout. A fight is unavoidable. Can you go with the weapon system here? Just going for the shields won't kill it. And I will take damage from the beam. It's my skills. If I had level 2 shields, I'd be fine. I do not. Yeah, I need either one of the two to go away. And they both went away, so beautiful. Really? That's 3 damage per. Those 2 shield sips are going to be a little bit of a problem here soon. Sip explodes even behind stuff. Okay, I have 2 shields now. Well, once I get more scrap, but... Ooh, a distress beacon. Don't mind if I do! Follow the distress beacon in nearby tiny asteroid belt. You find a small starting to maneuver through the field to hail them off for assistance. Help pursues I'm going to last on. Try to seal the ship with yours. Try your best. Once a rock hits and it breaks apart from your eyes, you salvage. Power bar, please. so I can actually use the level 2 shields. Come across an asteroid of mankind, must immediately say ingredients for supplies mining explosives run out ever since the rebels blockaded the system. Do you have any extra explosives? Give them 15 missiles. Wow, those will help our efforts considerably. Let me see what I can scrounge up to offer you. You deliver some scrap and the team try to repair part of your hull. Fantastic. That's a great deal. Level 2 shields, level 2 shields. We now have level 2 shields. We now need an actual weapon. To go with the glaive. We need a pew pew. Find a rebel automated scout floating near his beacons. You need to deactivate. Attempt to download the ship's data stores. Guys, can you activate the ship's light? Oh no, how awful. It can't hurt me. In theory, it could potentially hurt me just because of how the the movement works on the drone control, but realistically, it can't really hurt me. It'll take extremely precise timing for it to even have a chance. I'm getting a lot of dodge right now, dang. 15% coming in. Klutz. Zip explodes and you get stuff. Let's try to save some of my scrap now. See if we can get a weapon. Remember, small station nearby for your time to scan the morning spot. Robot teleports using when the station's been boarded. Okay, they're in the sensors. The thing is extremely bad on the ship. Well, that was fun. Glad I went to that beacon. However, an infrequently used beacon close to a pulsar. Before long, rebel slip happens up nearby. Looks like you have to fight. Oh, great! Not a pulsar. Burst slates are 2, a beam drone, and a mini beam. I'm gonna pulsar my glade beam. I'm gonna be so sad. Maybe you won't pulsar my glade beam, and I'll be able to hit you. You like have no shields left. Please don't hit it. Well, you hit my shields and my cloaking, and my engines. At least your weapons and shields are gone, so as soon as I get through, you die. Just don't hit the weapons, just don't hit the weapons, don't hit the weapons! Okay. Sip explodes and you get stuff. Yeah, that could have been a lot worse. Biggest thing is that they didn't hit my weapon system, so I was still able to kick their butts. It was just very stressful. Freaking fire beam. Okay, both my shields are up. Detect the rebel scout and attack post with small refilling outpost. Rebels charged with not firing it. Intervene to defend the outpost. Rebel responds to threat. No hero. No one defies Rebel 3. Moving to engage. Okay, that's not overcharged. We're fine. Okay, not dead yet, but the weapons are down. Makes it very unlikely they win. Or can damage me. Sip breaks apart, and you get stuff again. Upload tells you the pompous bastard expected free services because he defeated the free race and takes us for your help. Okay. I can't help but notice there's no stores here. Joseph's control the streets as soon as you arrive, it begins his assault. That's a Lord's Missile. Not a fan of that Lord's Missile. Also not a fan of that teleporter. Maybe I should have waited for them to teleport before doing that. No, too late now. Okay, that took off the missile. That's the important part. Unfortunately, it only took off... It didn't take off any of the seals. Freaking sealed... Why do these seals have buffer points? Need them to stop that. Find the no cloak. Need to keep the missile online. Oh, I'm not firing. Psst. That's terrible. Sip explodes. Get stuff again. Speaking, Sergeant Zom, their number probably won't sip. Starts environments. What's covered especially after your piloting subsystem stands for some scrap. Heck yeah. Next sector, NZ controlled or abandoned sector. Abandoned sector's big scrap. NZ controlled might give me NZ events. I also need more stores. Let's go NZ controlled for more stores. It's not a store. Brian, go heal, please. Like, everything has 2 seals now. This is a problem. I need pew pew. I don't have any pew pew. You arrive at the Swiss beginning near your small asteroid belt and find a sip with markings partially pressed between 2 large rocks. Must have been legal mind and belt without proper equipment. Carefully cut the sip out. Use the beam to make a few persistent cuts, and the asteroid the sip gives a quick push to the rock comes away, thanking off for some of the resources they have collected. There's gotta be a store connected here, right? Entities seem to avoid this particular node along with every other life form. Keep your eyes peeled for reasons why, but spin up the FTL without events. There we go. Like, there has to be a store somewhere around here. Instant pellets. Instant upgrade necessary for travel home. Tell them equipment necessary for instant upgrade. Well, these are not weapons. But we do get hacking. We can hack shields. So that is an option. And have 13 drone parts. PG drone control under combat drone. Well, that's just worse than hacking. Okay, well, we can now hack shields, so now we can deal with these better. We can hack 1 to 2 shields. Oh, there's another store. Of course there is. Maybe we should check that first. Well, I can bounce around these couple sectors first. So I'm just locked a small station target a little bit spot to power up your weapons. Okay, so we're gonna hack the shields, gonna cloak. Beautiful. That's unfortunate that it got it sawed off. Not a fan of that. I guess I could have waited and yeah, I should have waited until the missile shot. That was bad of me. That was a mistake on my part. I deserve to die if I die right here. I can just wait till the missile shoots off. I can do more strategic cloaking rather than just straight up cloaking. Okay, we don't get punished. 1 damage to fire in a non-essential room. Okay, we got a little punish there. Out of my face. Zip explodes and you get stuff. Okay, now we know scrap to buy a weapon. That's a good step for scrap. Bounce here. Rapid populated sector. Emergencies be broadcasting requests for emergency slipped items. So respawn? Yes. Sub seems reasonably equipped. A fighter carrying a ship of my goods is a week late. The fools flew through a pirate-filled sector in their haste, and I fear for the cargo's safety. I'm looking for less than competent captain to investigate. Accept. At least you're confident for the that's worth. Here's the last known location. Quest marked to the next sector. Cool. I like quests. Quests are nice. Find an abandoned mining station nearby moon and quick scan cells and life forms to discover usable drone schematic. Nice, something to sell. Okay, and I can do this and then the store. Beautiful. Come across an asteroid mining colony. Do you have any extra missiles? Here's the 5 missiles. Thank you, and upgrade your reactor. Hey, thanks. Okay, give me weapon. Sell me potato salad. And you can do remarkable things as a pile of scrap means you have to begin still equipped for just that. A halberd in addition to the glaive. That's actually really funny. Tempting, but no. Wait, the sword missiles replicate multiple warheads, that's right. I've used them before. They're fun. Two strikes up maneuver into SIP. Resistance requests danger press empty strikes. Respond to call, move into assist. See another message from the SIP. This time with the random six comm lock fluids, meat sacks. SIPs move into attack and borders. Teleport from the station. Power and ion. Gross. Yeah, I had to take down one of the weapons. Survivability is more important here. Need to upgrade my hacking. Ah, almost dead. Cool. Tip explodes, the advanced collects some useful scrap material. Okay, let's hit the distress. Well, stress me to his tiny asteroid belt, find a small struggling with the field, have them offer resistance, try to steal their step with yours. What happens to your hull? You succeed in preventing them from being entirely destroyed, but you receive a number of hits in the process. They offer some of their scrap and fuel, mining out the asteroid as thanks. That's a lot of scrap and fuel. Only 1 damage. That is perfectly fine. Nope. Time to leave. I don't feel like diving today. I learned speaking to those targets up to the next sector. Areas of signs of battle some time ago, or scary remains sits one station appears to be intact. Move in to examine the station. Station disarray. Find a cloning bay partially intact, but nothing else seems to be functioning. Scrap the machinery. Take what you can and prepare to move on. Okay, get into Sector 5 now. Uncharted Nebula. You've entered a nebula-red sector. You may put a few light years in the fleet, but it's only useful if you make it out the other side. Okay, there's an immediate store. Beautiful. Just enumerate planets, and then we better check it out. Whole laser 1. 2 shots. I can deal with that. I can make that work. Drone control, clone bay, mind control. Yeah, I think I get the whole laser 1. And the mind control. And then I can work on just my ship. Need 125 to get that online. Question is, will I be able to get to that quest or not? That's the question. Sparrows up the middle, nibble ahead and stay off the radar. Try to engage. Stay hidden. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. Actually, I wanted to attack them. Oh well. Fine, Dan. I get the quest. Alright, over the last known location of the merchant's delivery, begin the search scan for the lost ship. The quick thing you find a ship being chased by a pirate. This must be the missing delivery ship. Move in to rescue them. That's a lot of stuff you have there. Okay. Like usual, we're going to hack the shields. It's the better ship layout this time, at least. Also, gonna make it for fun. Oh, those ones move fast. Don't like that. It's a fast ion. Probably just a second more, I would have been able to avoid that. Right on the weapons, of course it was. Of course it was! This prevents you from fixing shields for now. Could have been worse. You contact delivery ship who are grateful for your assistance and offer your reward for saving. That's a lot of scrap. Center of Hydrogen Cloud doesn't seem like a very useful place for a store, but the NG aren't the usual species. Want her to take a look. Hmm. What if I just, you know, took that? I need all the scrap I can get now. Thanks. Transfer of my ship remains stationed near a small rebel space station. However, without function, it's possible to tell what's inside. An attack can improve cloaking to stealth access. Try to hack station for an alert. What if I just attack the automated ship and kick its butt? How about you don't? How can you do that when I'm cloaked? Oh, that's cool. You keep the missile in line because of course you do. Dick. It's not smart to change weapons there. Cyber screen for working step 49 scrap. Investigate the station. The station store side military explosives. Find one that can be easily attached to the ship. Need there to be less things on fire, please. I said less things on fire. That's more things on fire. Okay. Um... Being a fog blinding practically bump holes of the mantis set. The Haley pilot transmission will be overlooked. Nebula very dangerous. Next time humans all die. Won't be next time. Open fire. Cool. Big burst laser 2 went down. What's everyone have buffer points and shields? I always should have said that mind control. Oh well. Goodbye. Let's take a little brain power. Zip explodes, you get not much stuff, honestly. It's kind of lame. Being a Rex and Mini steps away in dormancy, you see lights flicker on what looks like debris. Rebel Scout bursts out of the wreckage. Big missile. Big hacking. Okay, good. Big missile went down. And find out as long as big missile is down. Okay, now it's even more damage. Not gonna bother cloaking. Bye. Sip explodes. Hey, get 3 fuel. Nice. And my drone part back. Well, this dude's a little easier to aim to go with the glaive, I think. Oh, no, it's not. What am I talking about? Okay, now we can do some real damage. Go naked without functioning sensors. You half expect a rebel ship to appear from behind a cloud any moment, but none come. Because now I can hack piloting if I wanted to. The flak away the shields. That takes care of 3 shields. And then it is open season. Sail through. There's nothing here. Our Cassieper totally after you just from the fact that some of where you simply minutes of smoke trying to stay away from beacons. Activate your advanced weapons threateningly. Hail you. There's no need for aggress and perhaps this would eventually look the other way. 3 fuel and 46 scrap. Honestly, that's a good bribe. I accept that bribe. Nothing's here. Some next sector. Always nothing at a nebula exit. Density control to maintenance control. I do not want to deal with teleporting. Thank you very much. You arrived in density space. The fall of race brought tough times with your robotic life forms, so usually willing to help. Once you arrive, your screen types of warnings in nearby parties, advanced sectors try to set down your engines. You manage to keep them barely operating as you move into attack. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So, advanced strats here. I can... I should wait to cloak until they start firing at me. I can hack their shields, mind control the pilots, and flak. Yeah. Oh, they also have teleporting. How annoying. I really need to upgrade my teleporter. I teleport doors. That's my next thing I do. I need to upgrade the stinking doors. Okay, now it's time to cloak. Okay. So, hack the shields, shoot the flak, mind control the pilot. And they're in shambles. Bye. Alright, so destroy your ship systems with full focus on 8 hours we can from the debris. Okay, I need level 2 doors. That's just something I need. It's almost killed me multiple times now. How have I not got any other crew members? I lost one, and then I gained Sophia, and that's it. 15 small stations outfitted with hundreds of repair drones. You receive an automated message. You don't know who you are. We don't care. So prepare. No. Store. Do I have things to sell? I do have firebomb to sell. I do need fuel. Go back one. Rescue will be crops of nearby plants and then wait party to investigate. Find a hidden Federation outpost and message you quick. We just got word from a sister outpost that they've been discovered by the rebels and are on attack. If you are still loyal to the Federation, go save them. Add a quest marker to your map. Hooray! Glad I'm back. I could replace the whole laser with another flak. One. Let's go crazy flak. The idea is tempting. But it's a bad idea. Waste of the monies. Okay, I'm gonna buy this NZ that's trained in shields. I need another crew member, and having someone trained in shields is very, very useful. 3 crew members is not enough. 4 plus functional doors. I can work with that. Once again, I need more scrap. Step in the system of power advancing your position. They were refusing all hails. Prepare for a fight. Freaking Vulcan. Vulcan plus like a Pegasus missile? Tip explodes and he gets stuff. If Crow's watching me, he'd be proud of me for taking off my seal to get the higher evasion for the cloaking. Something learned from Crow. Okay. Another store. NZ are waiting at the beacon with their weapons online. They explain the computer virus that's wanted for hostile acting against the NZ. Multiple counts of bounty, scrambling, nano disputes, and variable interference aboard your vessel. They insist they must restore your ship to prevent the virus from escaping. Unless by person system code attack the NZ vessel. Have crew member negotiate with the NZ ship. Have your NZ crew member negotiate with the NZ ship. As the NZ attempts to contact the vessel and negotiate, NZ crew member suddenly dissolves and denies. The virus is murdered again. Detecting activity on board your ship, the NZ vessel opens fire. That's the NZ I just bought. You have so many defense drones. Some ions, you got a beam. All kinds of fun things there. It's like usual, we're going to hack the shields. That's a powerful ion you got going there in there. Wow, they hit at 94% evasion. Absolutely rude. Okay. So now hit hacking. Be flak. Be mind control. Oxygen, please. Dang it. You're in very bad job of dying. That's annoying me. Freaking eye out of my shields. Except destroyed, you scrap and pure jump away. To your surprise, your anti-crew reforms. Looks as the virus reconstituted, repurposed, and reprogrammed the anti-host and wants to travel you. He seems to have learned a great deal from its time in your ship. We have virus! You have faster recharge and fields. I think I want faster weapon recharge. Yeah, let's do that. These only have 5 more power bars I can use. To be 1, 2, level 3 shields. Oh, I can use like level 1 cloaking. I don't have to use level 3 cloaking anymore. There's that. Quest! I forget what this quest was. Arriving in Sector C, a small Federation outpost using their anti-SIP battery to fire an automated drone. Debris from other ships stormed around the area. Looks like the brunt of the battle is already over. Moving to assist. Okay. You have no shields, dude. Goodbye. You scrapped the records. Contact the station once Rebel ship is destroyed. The lone survivor responds based on the safely join your crew and will have the station's drones patch up your ship. Okay, that's much better. That's more like it. I'm getting inches out the wazoo. Okay, well, you're better at ensigns. So you get demoted to doors. Congratulations, Rebecca. Whoopsies. Okay, new position saved. Okay, let's get those level 3 shields. See a small rebel carrier in the distance, very low and try blend. Though the traffic was surprised to see rebel military ship alone deep in empty space. Profile here would seem to suggest elements of the rebel fleet already making incursions on empty space. You move to engage. Oh god, it's an overcharger. That's a problem. We're gonna hack piloting, I think. It's an ion intruder. Annoying. Let's get rid of the overcharger. Okay. We're gonna hack piloting. Shoot the flak. And that's when he stopped right there. Any point you're being, take these and leave us to our same. No thanks. Sip explodes and you get stuff. Not much stuff, but stuff. Okay, level 3 sealed. Okay. Next step is the whole laser 1 online. Stress. Birds coming from a small space that's orbiting an uninhabited planet. The satellite system's gone haywire and a repair crew approach is being fired upon. Look for help to fix or disable it. Promise to help. Remotely repair its targeting system, please. Indeed, your crew is able to remotely fix glitches in the defense AI, allowing the crew to close and finish off. Jason gives you thanks along with reward. Okay, now we need 100 for the last one. This beacon has been placed too close to a super giant class M star. The ship will gradually overheat until you get out of here or die. Powered apparently oblivious to the danger of the sun, moves into a gauge. It's a lot of weapons and ions and stuff you got there, dude. It's a lot of stuff you got there. You hack my ensigns? That's rude. I mean, Stalin wants to see one of the better things you could affect. Didn't even recognize you had hacking. Excuse me. That's a cloak now. All that bad stuff happening. Okay. Hack the piloting. Flak. Mind control. Sealed. Alright, you wanted some equipment from our stores, leave us alone? That is a terrible offer. Rude. Bye. Sip explodes and you get more stuff! And we exit. Everyone's being noted there starts and jumps to the next sector. You spot a small weapon sub nearby. Seems to be fit for transporting crap. Does not seem to engage you sip demand to surrender their goods. Could assault the cargo by force. But they don't want to fight, they're trying to escape. Might have trouble with that. That's gonna be hard for you to get out now. Goodbye. Sip was transformed to weaponry. You can't find a piece still intact despite the battle. More importantly, 62 scrap. Hey, Murray. 62 scrap and a weapon was pretty good there. Oh no, this is not $11 FTL. This is one of my Mondo streams. So when my Mondo streams, I start like at 1 p.m. or so Eastern. between noon and 1 and do 2 streams. I do a before dinner stream and an after dinner stream. FTL has been going on for 2 hours. This is the only run I've done so far today. No, 11 hours FTL made me go insane. I played Metaphor Refancio initially. This is meant to be like a nightcap type thing. This has been an interesting sip. But now we have a flak 1 and a whole laser 1 to go with our glaive beam. And cloaking, and hacking, and mind control. With Fancio, are you familiar with Atlas, the game developers? Makers Persona games? Persona 3, 4, 5, SMT, Shin Megami Tensei? Any of those ring a bell at all? That's some stuff I didn't play myself. Okay, well, it's the same developers of Persona 5. They basically made a Persona game, but set in medieval times, with like swords and magic, rather than school kids. And unfortunately it didn't sell particularly well, but I'm enjoying it a lot. Okay, civilian sector right before last stand. Once new sector, each begins something next time before student rebels catch you. Okay. Ooh, we have Juicy Nebula right away. Okay, nearby human mind claim when unknown diseases spread virulently, there was a quarantine contained by the virus broken out. Send your NG to calm down the infected. No fear of cats seeing the disease. Your NG crew member helps reassert and organize infected humans. Calmed by its extensive knowledge of human physiology, the infected submit to the quarantine and hopes the cure can be found soon. Flying leaders offer a reward to help prevent an ugly incident. Hey, I'll take the 4 fuel. 33 scrap's kind of lame, but the 4 fuel, very nice. Yeah, it went very badly early. Very, very badly early. But we're pulling it out. There was one time when I thought I was actually dead, where, like, I had crew members, 2 people teleport on board before I level 2 doors, in addition to an anti-SIP, like, planetary defense system attacking me the entire time. It was awful. Manta SIP lost in the storm hails you. Sensors are out. We have no local telemetry. We will take yours. You take the power increase in the weapon systems. Alright then. Lots of pew-pew. We initially got hacking specifically so we could hack seals because we started running into a lot of level 2, not level 2, 2 shielded SIPs when we only had the glaive beam. And that was not going well. There's only 1 damage per. Unless I went in the seals, and the weapons and seals were often separated. It wasn't going well. So hacking the seals helped a lot. And now once I got actual weapons, I can now hack the piloting and use a flak and whole laser to knock out their seals and then go ham with the glaive beam essentially. Yeah. Mind control is just available in the shop after I got all the other stuff, and I had the scrap. I was like, you know, I'm not gonna get. There isn't a better last system for this than mind control. Let's do it. Okay, so now we're going to, like usual, hack piloting. Probably gonna do the flak and whole laser just like initially. We can do that. We can knock out like most of the seals doing that. there. That's okay. We need come. Actually, let's watch this. Ask me a pharmacy question. Hey, someone actually redeemed that. I bought pills from some random guy on the street. They're abundance of colors like a rainbow. They're safe for consumption, completely unrelated. My skin feels like there's worms under it. I have the jitters. I'm seeing things that aren't there. Do you think it's food poisoning? Well, that's that's like 3 questions. Or 2 questions. So technically, that's only that's 2 questions. Are they safe for are the rainbows safe for consumption? Yeah, they're probably some Skittles. Or you can be like one of my technicians. When I worked up in Elkhart, at the CVS and up in Elkhart, one of my technicians, as a teenager, like late teens, sold drugs. But actually, a lot of times, instead of selling drugs, she would cut up construction paper and sell it as drugs. And people would say like that was the best that they ever had. So, you know, that's probably just construction paper. Probably not real. So, we're gonna let you in here. And we're gonna mind control. Let's take them now? Nice. Why aren't you helping attack him? Why are you seeing the oxygen? Thank you. That's what I wanted you to do. Are we winning? I am, actually. Okay, 3 shots. It can't hurt me. Still can't hurt me. Okay, so now we hack piloting. We flack-a-lack. That can hurt me. Again, hole laser, the shields. At the same time, blade beaming. This. Now that was beautiful. When the stealth bee is absolutely the worst ship in the game, but when it gets going, man, good things happen. Ship explodes, leaving behind a whole bunch of scrap. Okay, I do want one more engine point, so the cloaking is 100% dodge. That's kind of important, actually. So I know withdrawals suck? I imagine so. I've had caffeine withdrawals before. They are awful. Every day, Miss Frederick subsiding nebula is speaking before you have time to make contact with the fates and attempt to follow and help them. Search is hopeless, since we can't pick anything in the nebula. I don't have long-range scanners anymore. Oh yeah, I had to sell long-range scanners to get shields. That's why I don't have long-range scanners anymore. I had like 112 scrap and 115 for 125 for shields, so I had to sell long-range scanners to do it. It was worth it. I'm alive because of that. But it made me sad. Uh-oh. Step to the sector of the nebula be set by a plasma storm. Not many rebel scouts stationed at the beacon moves into attack. Use your cloaking escape since alright. I want to fight though. Yes, keep the mind control on. That's a good call. Okay, the missiles are not active right now. That's a combat too. Oh wait. Sorry. That's because of the boarding last time. Now they're currently dying. Oh, that's not good. Okay. We're fine now. No, we're not. That's a 2-5. That's a 2-shot thing. Oh, it turned on all of its shields because of plasma storm stuff. That's fun. How do I want to handle this? They did actually try to snipe the NZ. Three health. Okay, well I do have a cloak left now. That only has 2 shots. Get the seal back on before the combat 2 is active. Okay, there's my 3rd shield. Okay, the blade beam's ready, but that's not helpful at the moment. I can hack seals, but there's no guarantee it gets me 2 bars off. It's like could be 1 bar, could be 2 bars. I think in this case, I need to take off the shield points. put it in flak. I can also hack the piloting at the same time. I don't need to hack the piloting. Piloting's dead. Never mind. Don't need to hack the piloting. Already took out the piloting. Nah, that's unnecessary. Flak plus glaives to do it. But I'm going to hit these again. So they aren't likely to fix them on me. Okay. Everyone back to your stations. Okay. Piloting is back. Which means I will hack this time. Whew. Plasma storms suck. I believe so. It's usually considered better to hack the piloting though because of the smaller room and arrow that. At least to my knowledge. Okay, I need to put power in the engines. Why cannot leave? Do I have anything to sell at the store right now? I do. I can get fuel at the same time. An advanced rebel automated ship, remain stationed near a small wave of space and blah 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 blah. We want to attack. So I want the rewards. Okay, so bump, 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 bump. That's a big missile. I think it's a Pegasus. It's like 4 damage and has high chance of fire and breach. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. Alright, this ship doesn't have shields. So we're just gonna... Aw, didn't even get the cloak. Sirens came from the broken ship. Good amount of scrap. Investigate the station. Station is a storage site for various resources. Salvage everything possible. Not a bad double reward. Okay, and this in the store. Scans reveal an ore refining several factors all standing still empty and lots of nice detected. That's fine, honestly. Okay, let's sell stuff and see if there's anything particularly want to buy. We definitely want fuel. Transfers from nearby planet indicates the outpost below, which offers supplies to travelers. Send an away party to check it out. Right, chain ion. What I have is better for both of these situations. Hyper plus glaive is funny. Not really. In a lot of these late game sips, you're actually gonna be using level 1 cloaking, and it's like cloaking the actual weapon, and that's it. To try to prevent you just trying to prevent a missile from hitting you essentially, or something really bad, or like a power surge. Not usually going level 3 cloaking. I might, but you're not usually doing so. That's only 3 fuel. That's a lame. I think the 50 scrap is better spent on my sip anyway. Backup battery, I'm actually going to spend on because I'm actually running low on power. Hey, look, I'm maxed on power. We're going to do this. This is important. This is important now, so that I have 100% dodge and cloak when cloaking. But now, to be able, I need to get level 4 shields now, if at all possible, and I'll also make sure I have buffer points and everything. Like, I need a buffer points in the med bay and oxygen at the very least. Yeah, maybe I won't get level 4 shields. With cloaking, you don't necessarily need level 4 shields. Another store. I have to go to the stores, kind of. Oh, I can go here. I can go to these couple places first. Maybe I'll get some scrap. And then get more fuel. Empty space. Great. I ran out of fuel again. I already ran out of fuel once this run. And the SIP provides service as long as you got the scrap. Fight the SIP. Mercenaries are worse than the rebels. One of course engaged in mercenary in battle. Yeah, that's cute. This thing can't hurt me. If these are all basic lasers or it's one fire lasers, it can't hurt me. I do not know if that's the case. I'll find out. And I can cloak if I need to. And that's a basic laser. And that's a 2-prong laser. So it has to be timed like perfectly for it to actually hurt me. We can go ahead and hack piloting as we do. What did it say about doing that? Trying to escape. Yeah, good luck with that. Jump imminent, you say? The jump, guys, is imminent. Typically hails you. It looks like they want to surrender. That's a terrible offer. Bye now. Sip explodes and you get quite a bit of stuff. When you're still surrounded by a group of mysterious alien vessels, the alien have viable technology for sale. Love the fire beam so much. It has technically uses. Technically it has uses. It exists. Let's get our buffer points now. Because the nebula we can hook around. We get 10 field to start the next sector as well. Notice man's attacks are ducking between the clouds and swirling space up its honey you. Try to get to jump and move into attack. Nuclear rather than blow up sip and burn Lacey's joy. Oh, crew kills are very fun. This sip is not equipped for crew kills. The bombs are annoying on this sip, so it could theoretically hurt me. Look at my bed bay. Awesome. I love it. Yep, the virus. I think that's a firebomb. Gross. Okay. So, Flack-a-lack. Packets. Oh yeah, Hold Lizard does do two times damage on systemless rooms. That's worth thinking about. So this tunes that one. Worth keeping in mind. Oh, you have no shields left now. Oh, you're very screwed now. Right now. Zip explodes and you get more stuff. I like stuff. Stuff is nice. Okay. No, that's normal for me in these runs for some reason. Seems to always happen. I want level 2 mind control for phase 1, the flagship. So I can attack, the missile spot. And I've spent a lot of missiles. Funny thing is, I've had multiple events where I gave 15 missiles in one event, which gave me like 45 scrap, and then 5 missiles in another event gave me like 10 hull repair. Press West in advance, scout the rebel fleet, searching the section for the nebula for your ship. Okay, it's a burst laser 2 and a basic laser, so it can hurt me. That's okay, I have cloaking. Hack the piloting. You always hack the piloting for automated ships because their evade is ridiculous. Yeah, they have 45 evades in that base. On this one at some point. Explosive replicator is what you're talking about. Not an explosive replicator would be nice if you outside swarm missiles for that. Swarm missiles are really nice. Let's see if you can find that with cloaking. Okay, yeah. No reason to cloak immediately, wait for their shots. Got some burst laser 3, so we need a big cloak now. Oh, it's a burst 3. This is like a basic laser. This is burst 3. Burst 3 does 5 shots. Beautiful. Now we're fine. Burst 2 is one of the best weapons in the game, correct? It is 2 power for 3 shots. It's really good. It's really good economy. If it explodes, you get nearly 50 scrap. Being base can kill anything. You still want hacking for evasion stuff. See what Weapon says. Free schematic samples. We sort of visit our new military grade drone store opening sector XR145. 30 scrap and something to sell. I'm full up on system parts. I can't afford any more systems. Scanners indicate power taking place. Somebody seeing someone's attacked by space hearts. A civilian ship. Double rewards. Your power rewards engage the pirate ship. Okay, I'm finally doing a boarding thing where I'm not in what's it called? I'm not in Nebula. I actually see things. Okay, like usual, hack piloting. Okay, big cloak time. For big missile. We have 105% evasion right now. Okay. Go heal, please. Okay. Flak. And then whole lasers can go into the weapons, and glaive will go. We'll have a nice big sweep. Okay. There we go. Money shot. Goodbye. W Wars! It breaks apart, your hastens cocktails really slip. Ooh, lots of scrap. Sector has become increasingly dangerous for the friends of the racing team. Try to spend some of your hull. I mean, okay. I was going to get free hull repair at the start of the next sector anyway. But sure. I'm going to hold off for the moment on spending anything. See what the next sector looks like. Whatever long it's beacon, when the driver starts into the next sector, take an automated rebel scout attacking small refueling outposts. Hey, double rewards again! Intervening to defend the outposts. In a higher threat, automated sub moves into the laser sip. Oh, geez, you got burst laser, 2, a halberd, 2 combat drones? What the heck, dude? Calm down. So, I'm going to cloak for the burst laser, specifically. Burst laser 2 should go up before the halberd, if I remember correctly. Halberd's my favorite weapon in the game, so I should remember halberd. Cloak time. Okay, flag, hit that. Full laser hit the weapons. Blade beam hit everything. Cool. We're safe. Ooh, that's a breach. That can't be fixed. Does this give me free SEAL training? And free DOTS training. Oh, I need to actually take it seriously now. Fine. They got a weapon online. Got a little bit of skill training though. So it breaks apart, and you quickly salvage what you can. Nice. Outpost tells you after the scout destroyed. Thanks for the help. You perhaps not sighted by these scouts. Take this on the house. That's a lot of scrap. The last stand. Layout unlocks Stealth C. By getting to Sector 8 with the Stealth B, you unlock the Stealth C. But I still need to actually clear it for my towns. You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Toy speaks first, saying, "What does it mean this? Who are you? Explain your mission." Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among officers. General tells you the NC Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology. Risk all or save none. Explain the weaknesses of the enemy fleet. The rebel flagship. So he responds, "It's settled. The rebels will be here in a matter of moments. We will do what we can. What we can to hold off their war sets, we must succeed in destroying their flagship. Your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel, and other repair systems can provide aid as well. Good luck!" Okay. Not the greatest sector layout I've ever seen. Okay, so we can get level 4 shields. And we're gonna do that. And get the backup battery. I just gotta use the backup battery for like cloaking and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna book it to the repair. Hereby Rebel Step. When the rebellion is complete, you'll see the safer word we provide. Well, you won't, but you get the point. They own weapons. Dude's got a Vulcan and a halberd. And a mini beam. That has to be more than eight total weapons. Slots. Well, I think Vulcan's 4 by itself. This is 3, that's 7. Mini beam can't be 1. Mini beam has to be 2, right? Maybe it's only 1. Okay, but this is the case where I actually want to cloak and melee so the Vulcan doesn't get going. As usual, we're gonna hack the piloting. Get the backup battery. Get cloaking up. Sure. Sure, let's have extra oxygen. Because while they're not targeting me with the Vulcan, they still keep their normal charge. That's very not good. Okay. Flak. Cross to the mind control. Use. Yeah, trouble fixing weapons when I damage it here. Let's have trouble fixing shields. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. This is from FTL is trying to escape. Current evasion 10. Okay, Zump is no longer imminent. Seems the rebels actually are just so much more well-geared than your side. Yeah. Take everything you have and let's both forget this happened. That is a terrible offer. Yeah, you fix that stuff. Well, the problem is the rebels are big into racism. If you look at all the rebel sips, it's all humans. That's a special design because Nub frag thing, but all rebel sips are all humans. It's a human takeover of the galaxy. You look at the Federation sips. The Federation sips have all types of people. Is Warhammer fantasy the problem? The problem is being a Warhammer fan in the first place. That's a time sink. You open yourself up for that one. If you keep being friends. And advanced rebel automated Civ remain stationed near a small rebel space, so you get storage vessel of goods. Attack elements get the storage goods, of course. Means those fucking looking Warhammer videos in lore now. Do you even press they're doing it? That's the power of hyperfixation, Ellaby. Okay. This thing's gonna have trouble hurting me with force shields. She bought like 10 Warhammer games. I bought you like 10 Warhammer games. I'm gonna cloak for the big ion whenever it comes up. Yeah, that's a big ion. I am absolutely an enabler. I also buy you like 8 D&D books. At the same time. Oh no, they boost routines. But they have cool pictures and stuff, and you can still play on old rules. Use the self bathroom. There you go. Okay, we're basing Mono now. You better have. How about Steph you left with your brother or something? Starts again from the broken step. Only 50 scraps. That's kind of low. Investigate the station. Stays in the storage side. For most of your weapons you find, one can be easily attached to the sip. Burst laser 1. Yippee. Nice if I could sell it. But there's like no store around here. I get a free repair. Yeah, I think I just do the repair and it's flag step time. It's either that or I could go around, and that may not be a repair spot by that time anyway. Or I go here and maybe lose it. You know what? Let's take a chance. No, let's not take a chance. Let's not be dumb. And it's feeling super hours to cover and really feeling safe, so now for your chance to sip and refresh the supplies. Nice. So I first flew to New Netherlands, had to go through the US and fly to Delta. The US security stopped me because I had a lot of books with me in my bags. I had to pull them all out and seal them. Looked at them and saw they're all D&D books and looked at me and was like, oh, you're one of them, you're free to go. Nice. You've been stereotyped. Okay. So get a buffer point there. In case they had hack oxygen, I do need oxygen. Let's get the level 3 blast doors as well. Okay. Actually, reminds I was bringing like 600 pills with me as my meds. Didn't even look at them books, and I got pulled aside and take a look at that. Well, how to make sure none of the books had anything were anti-Trump books, you know? They need to be detained and tased. Here you go, flag step time. That's it, the rebel flags. If you're able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation will have a chance to survive and there's no turning back. Hacking seals is disgusting. Yeah, I think I have to hack the hack. I usually want to hack piloting here, but not the case now. We're just gonna use the basic hacking. Mind control the pod does it will reduce the evasion, but they do have auto evasion, so reduce the evasion from like 50 down to, you know, 25 or something like that. So it is something. But no, I want to mind control this guy though. I need to mind control that guy so the missiles stop. I have enough pew that as long as I get down to 2 shields or under, I can still use the glade beam. Nice miss. I'd like you to have the little force heroes, thank you. There we go. That's how I want to do that. So now we do big cloak. It's already partially knocked it down. That was such bad timing for him to cloak. He still didn't use a glaive beam yet, but geez, that was rude. Well, what a match we have going on here. Neither side hurting the other. Wow, all those hit. All 45s hit there. Okay. Cloaking is back. Boom. Stop hacking me. It's extremely rude of you. Honestly, cloak is kind of fine though. It gives me a chance to recharge my cloaking and all that without you weapons being jerks. How is your hacking going so much faster than my hacking? I don't like this. Okay, is there like a super big room I can hit? Can I get a 5-piece anywhere? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 4 rooms would work, but it's about to get a shield up, so not really. That's fine. We'll continue the normal passes. Keep their missiles down. Okay. Oh! You got rid of your hacking or hacking another thing? You can do that? How'd you do that? Okay, you hacked my backup battery. That's one of the best things you can hack. Like, I am perfectly fine with that. Okay, phase 1 down. Just see if I can get the upper hand. It finds a way to make an FTL, so I've got to keep it stalled. Oh, thanks for the scrap recovery arm. It's absolutely what I wanted. Trace systems abandoned nearby. Some Federation engineers repurposed the ship for military reserves. Offer to help fix your ship. Okay. Max piloting is very useful. And I'm gonna max Clone Bay after this for teleporting phase. Here we go, phase 2. A lot of people find phase 2 is actually the most dangerous phase. Especially if you get bad RNG with what drones show up in the drone certs. Especially, and you also have the ion intruder that can ruin your day as well. Chasing the flags and discovers heavy damage from previous fights. Scans the case, redirected considerable power to drones. Get ready for a fight. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and immediately mind control this guy. We're going to hack piloting. I'm going with stealth that's empowered. I'm gonna use a backup battery when when the missiles show up. I think if I use a backup battery I think I use stealth level 3 when the missiles first show up, but get through the power surge. I think that's how it works, if I remember right from Pro. Power. Beautiful. Now we wait. Honestly, Island Shooter and the hacking is not the worst thing ever, especially with the buffer point in there. I might target the hacking anyway. Not hacking, the drones. I might legitimately target the drones. Which will also set down the intruder. You're correct. I didn't think about that. Okay. The power switch happens at that same time. Okay, the Allen Shooter is down. So that's not a threat currently. Missiles are down. Very good, nice. Thank you, Elby. As I have said, I have said 100%, and I pinned it as a message. I am okay with people coming up with strategies and telling me strategies for in battle. Only thing I don't want people to do is to like look up on Google what certain events do and tell me like, oh, don't try to sell the six-legged animals. It only leads to bad things, you know, type of thing. Or this could cause you to lose a crew member. That stuff is just more like looking up, and I'm on that one, that stuff. But like ideas for things to do in battle, suggestions like that. Heck yeah, love it. Okay. Okay, hacking is still a little ways off. I don't think we necessarily... Yeah, they only have 20 evasion right now. I think we're okay doing another shot. Especially the missiles back online. Beautiful. And please attack that. Thanks. Okay, I'm not going to be able to cloak this. He's about to die because of battle. I'm not gonna be able to cloak this. I just have to survive. But I have 45 evasion and 4 shields. And a lot of their attack drones are down as well. So that's not going to add to their power surge. That helps a lot too. Nice misses. My cloaking is back. It doesn't seem like I need it. Nope, we're good. And we're ready to kill. This does 2 times power to systems rooms. Not that I really care at the moment. Let's see if I can ever find a way to make it FTLs and gotta keep up the assault. We're flawless so far. Zero damage. In fact, I need to heal as well. We are likely going to use, oh, Sugai got a level up? Nice. He's only got 9 max in this thing. Got the power source, nice. Okay. So, we are likely going to be using kidnap strats. For phase 3. There are too many guys. And the ship is not great against borders. the venting on the ship is terrible. There are 2 vents, right here and right here. And the med bay is in the corner, so you can't like vent through the med bay. And it's only a 2-person med bay. It's really bad. So the way you can have strats is you follow. You want to be at the base for phase 2, and you want to follow the flagship to phase 3. But first, let me spend my money here on this. Do you want to follow? Engine known for amazing, of course. Well, viruses, 20% more damage, so he has that. Also depends where they teleport into. The other fortunate thing is I cannot mind control their guys because they're going to mind control my guys. So I have to use my mind control to counter their mind control. Speaking of which, that. Certain I was able to keep fighting with the amount of damage sustained. Looks like transfer power to the teleport as well as some kind of super weapon. Be prepared. This is it. Okay, we immediately take off their mind control. You can take out the zone shield. Doors. And there are worse places they could have teleported into. No, it's not really that bad because I have level 3 doors. So they're gonna have to bail before they can kill my doors. If they could kill my doors, that'd be really bad. That's happened before. There they go bailing. Okay, but this is what I'm pretty sure I want to kidnap. I'll just kill all the people on the main ship. So I just need to get an FTL jump. Yep. Okay, so now we jump back to the base. We avoid all that awfulness. Grab near the ferries and base to find the bulk of the fleet skirmishing the rebel forces. Hanging back near the far side of the moon to avoid the conflict. Not much you can do to help in that battle. You miss and holds the key to turn the tide of the war. Repair the face to the flagship. So virus and the human. You go there. Come on in. Oh. Yeah, it's called Kinep strats. Use the Federation base is always a safe zone if the flagship is not there. So you use that as a safe zone to kidnap their teleporters and deal with them in a much safer way. Otherwise, you saw they were going after my shields and stuff. It would have been very, very messy. And they could have teleported back and healed and come back over. Now they have nobody on the main ship. All they have is the guys on the top left and top right of the ship. It's not going to use my mind control to stop their mind control and fight the ship like normal. Now we just wait for the ship to jump back to me. Never seen or heard this yet. I have watched a lot of Crow playing FTL. Crow Revel. He has always been quite good at the game, and you learn things from watching him, even if I'm not anywhere near as good as him. Okay, I think I want to do like a big cloak this time. See how that works. What the? How do I have only 3% evasion? Oh, I didn't actually press the cloak button. Maybe it's actually press the cloak button next time. Huh? Full second one? Yeah, it makes it much better for sure. No longer flawless. Okay. We are in danger. Power surges can get gnarly very quickly. I have had damage races before in Final Phase. Ooh, especially the missiles right before too. I'm more worried about the missiles. The missiles hit bad spots. Okay, just in the doors, that's fine. In an empty room. Still have plenty of health. Okay, that's okay, that's okay. Oh, that did not... I thought it was 3 power. It's 4. Okay, but I get cloaking back. Backup batteries down for a bit. Hopefully this covers the next power surge. This should be coming soonest. There's a power surge. Does not cover the next power surge. Uh-oh. If I get through this power surge, I should be in there. Flawless. Hacking's back. GG. Ignore that I don't have any oxygen right now. They don't need that. Woohoo! The virus won. Stealth B is the hardest sip in the game. Absolutely the hardest sip in the game. It is now cleared. That feels good. Why is that so music that's so good? It's like so nice and chill. Yeah, really hard sip. I'm gonna sleep 7:24 a.m. Are you gonna be awake in time for anime? Or are you gonna sleep for 12 hours instead? I'm aware. But I also know how you sleep sometimes. Have a good night, LB, or good morning. Congratulations, defeat the Rebel Flags up and secured the victory of the Federation. Score 4897. No records with this one. Oh, we were close to the scrap collected. It's a sector fire without firing a thought, using an offensive drone or teleporting. Sector fire with no system reactor upgrades. Here's the sector I thought, but I guess your repairs are okay. Have every scared of enemy slip on fire simultaneously. Have a single boarding drone kill 4 crew members on 1 sip. Jeez. Ah, my eye. Something in my eye. Did we call this the SS Nenza? Man, I was a dork 10 years ago. Wait, 9 points of damage during a sealed cloak. Gets the sector thoughts up into a beacon with environmental danger. So those are all pretty easy achievements. We'd only got a sector 3 previously. Well, I had a de-stress run. Did stealth B. Doing stealth B to de-stress. That's something. That's a choice. I don't know what my previous self was thinking there. But now we unlocked Stealth C, which is apparently also a terrible sip. Like the other stealth sips, no shields, also no stealth. I like the stealth sip without stealth. That's nice. Charge life is pretty nice. Hey, we get the mini beam. Oh, that's how you get it sealed. You use the overcharger. An anti-combat drone. If things get really hairy. That's still really bad though. You should get a slug pilot. Clone Bait's nice. Only 3 weapon slots is also pretty rough. Yeah, very bad sip. Any sip that doesn't start with seals is a bad sip. This starts with no seals and doesn't give you any a way to just destroy systems before they can do anything to you. Okay, that's gonna be it for me for stream today. Thank you all for joining me. We had a very successful stream. We did the three Trial of the Dragons and Metaphor. Get our butts kicked and then kick their butts. And then beat the hardest sip in FTL. So today was challenge day and we succeeded. Next stream is gonna be Friday. Friday starting at noon. We'll probably do a couple. May do a couple of random days to get some jeweled fruits and stuff like that. But otherwise, soon after that, or maybe it's immediately, we're gonna go do the Luis's dungeon, the Castle in the Sky, the final dungeon, final story dungeon, and Metaphor Refancio. We'll get to the final boss and then stop there and back out and then do other stuff, depending on how long that takes. If that takes me the entire stream, that's fine. And then on Tuesday, we'll do other bonus stuff. yeah. So that's gonna be it for me stream today. Great time, great stream. I will see you all again Friday, like I said, for more Metaphor plus FTL. Let's see who's live, who we can raid. Oh, we're gonna raid Crow. Crow's live right now. We were just talking about him. Crow's playing Quantum Brick. I'll tell him all about beating Stealth B. But I'll see you there. Otherwise, have a great couple days. Critical's back tomorrow, which is awesome. And I'll see you all Friday. Great vacation so far. See you soon.